we're all dreamers, I assume. I know the majority of people past adult, like when they reach adulthood, they no longer dream. But have you ever had those batshit dreams where it's just like the most weird, utterly insane dream that you can possibly imagine, and you wake up and you're just like, what the fuck was that? But have you ever had one of those realistic dreams? Like the dreams that feel so real that you wake up sweaty and possibly crying? Yeah, they kind of suck. I've had dreams where I've been shot, stabbed, drowned, but I've never had this type of dream. It felt so real, and I actually woke up with tears down my eyes. It was that real for me. It was one of the most craziest dreams. So this happened quite a few months back, actually, and I still remember it so fucking vividly. Like I really do feel like it actually happened to me, even though it didn't. It was basically a war dream. I was basically in Afghanistan as a soldier. I was with a squad of 3, and we we were basically, fuck, I don't really know why we were there. To me, it kind of felt like we were looking for like KGB Spetsnaz forces, like basically signs of Russian interference in Afghanistan. And like, we were like, basically my entire team got split up from a massive firefight that went down, and we went to go regroup at like a rally point basically that we set. And we're like running and shooting. We're splitting up and that, trying to get the fuck out of there, because we have Russian forces closing in and like insurgent forces closing in. Like, we're getting shot at. We're trying to find each other, and eventually we all meet up. It was just me and 2 other guys. One was a sniper, like he had like a sniper rifle, and he also had like just a regular like M4. And then the other one was basically a machine gunner. And then I was basically, I guess I was the squad leader. I had a pretty standard M4 kit. Just like overall standard gear for me. But the other guy, I don't know, the guy with the LMG had like a futuristic ass helmet. Like it was like one of those helmets from like that Ghost Recon game. I'll pop an image up just to show you what I'm talking about. But yeah, we meet up after having this crazy ass firefight, and we go in to clear this building, right? It was basically like a side building with like in like an alley, where there's like a door in the alley. So we bust that shit open, basically just clear the building, go up the stairs, and we're calling for a helicopter exfil because it is getting hot and we need to get the fuck out. I believe we had another dude with us, but he died. Because you don't really go in with a team of 3. It's always a team of 4, because that way you'd always have a battle buddy with you, regardless of the situation. But yeah, it was just me, the sniper dude, and some other LMG dude. I don't know their names, so I'm just gonna refer to them as that. So we get in this house. We call in for helicopter exfil because we just need to get the fuck out of there. We hold out for a little while, and then helicopter starts arriving, so we start getting a move on. We go downstairs. Now, when we went into the building, I was point man, basically. But as we were leaving, I was basically second to point. I was right behind point man this time. And that was the LMG dude. He goes out, like, clears the left side, like, when we went into that, like, when we were going out of the alley. He watches left, then clears the right. He looks back left again, and then he just gets shot up by this insurgent dude. And then, of course, I put him down, and then I look at the LMG guy. He's just gone. He is on the floor, dead. Like, there is blood everywhere, and, I didn't want to leave his body there, so I pick him up, and we basically start moving to the exfil zone. So as we're running, well, not running, but like as we're getting to the exfil zone, more insurgents start showing up because they heard the gunfire. And so as we're moving, we're getting shot at. So I keep putting his body down, just like shooting, then moving, over and over, until like, I don't know, maybe around like the 4th time when I've picked him up and put him back down, we finally get to the exfil. It is hot as shit, so we try and get on as fast as we can. And I put his body on the helicopter, and then I get on, and then my sniper buddy gets on. But as we're about to take off, this insurgent sniper, like with like an SVD, starts shooting and he kills him. Now, I have no idea who the fuck he was in my guy's head, but like basically he gets shot in the chest, like straight in the chest. There were 4 shots total, and it sounded like it was basically a semi-automatic sniper. So it's probably an SVD. So he gets shot, and then we start to take off, and you know I grab him because he's about to fall off the fucking helicopter. It was like a Black Hawk, and he's like basically gonna fall off, and so I grab him and I held him in my arms and just bawled the fuck out of my eyes. Like I start crying like he was my best friend or some shit. And as we're flying out, he just fucking dies. And then like that was it. That was the dream. I just wake up. I wake up sweaty as a motherfucker, like I was actually running through the desert. And I wake up with tears running down my fucking eyes. I'm not like major like crying, but like those like just like a few tears. Just like, oh fuck, was I crying? Like, I was actually like fucking probably sobbing in my sleep, dude. I don't know, man. Dreams are fucking weird. I've had like the most weirdest ones you can imagine, like Halo dreams. I've had a dream where like I wake up in the middle of the night and my dog is sleeping next to me, and I go to look at my dog, and then my dog just turns into like this thing, like just like like I just start seeing like tentacles spouting out. Well, not like tentacles, maybe like spider legs, actually, like giant spider legs. And then like it was fucking scary, and I just wake up like in the most like sweaty as hell, even though I had the fan on and everything. I woke up sweaty and terrified, and I look to my left and my dog is sleeping exactly where she was in the dream. Like basically I woke up how I woke up in the dream as well. Like when I woke up in the dream, I was like I woke up terrified and shit, and like I looked to my dog to calm down, and then boom, spider. And then I wake up again, you know, terrified. I look to my left, dog, but this time my dog is actually a fucking dog, thank God. Yeah, not fun. I'm not really that easy to scare. Unless you saw the last video, I was kind of a bitch. I don't know why that VR horror game scared the shit out of me, but it scared the shit out of me, just a little bit. But I'm not that easy to scare. But when it came to that one dream with my dog, fuck, I could not get back to sleep. And by then it was already like 3 a.m. So yeah, I was up and about. God, what is with my fucking brain? I'm just gonna realize, I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, and I got plenty more stories like this. If you guys actually want to hear this is kind of just like a random thought video that I thought I'd do. And yeah, I don't know if you guys want to hear more, but I got plenty more stories if you want to hear it, so like the video or something and subscribe. I'm not gonna be just straight doing videos like this in like every single time now. I'm not gonna become a story time YouTuber like Lunar or some shit, or like Leafy. But if you guys want to see more, I'll gladly do more. And as always, until next time.